Grant Hill on the sidelines. Allie LaForce.
Everyone expected them to come out and dominate that night. Maybe they underestimated their opponent a little.
You know, I'm not sure if they were taking them lightly. I think they just didn't play well. I mean, that happens sometimes. You've got to give the other team credit, too.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now here's Williamson. On the wing, Jones. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008, 2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis, but in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Shot clock at 5. Here's McCollum. Goes back up. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Towns. Here's McDaniels. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. McCollum outside. Pass to Ingram. Over Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Jones misses.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Towns can't get it to go.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Williamson. Towns with a rebound. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's McDaniels. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, you know, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you gotta love how competitive things are right now.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Basket's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The kick out to Conley. Back to Towns. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Back to McCollum. Over to the left wing. And it's Williamson penetrating. It's blocked by Gobert.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Pass to Jones. To the inside. McCollum outside. Valanciunas sets a screen. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's gotten his second bucket.
Defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it.
And it's the Pelicans on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
And the free throw, no good.
Marshall. One shot.
1:16 left in the first. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. Ingram with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Down low. Outside Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. That one off the back iron and out. The Timberwolves trail. Towns outside. Gobert with it. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out Towns. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 6.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible. You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. And the Pelicans making a change here. That one misses for Gobert.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
12 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Get through.
Here's McCollum. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. But if it goes, and that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Hawkins. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And Alvarado gets it to go.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Now here's Conley. No made baskets yet. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert flushes it home.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Alvarado into the lane. Here's Marshall. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. For 3, Conley. Knocks it down from distance. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Back to Williamson. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And Gobert with a block. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They're facing a conference opponent that bested them last season. This will be a great test for both sides.
Now look at these two teams who seem to perhaps be on the verge. So these are those pecking order games where you try to get some separation.
Here's Marshall. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Out to the right wing. Hawkins. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution for your
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the middle. And the layup falls. Towns has got 9 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Ingram. The shot's good.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
Kicks it out Towns. McDaniels a screen. Pass to Gobert. That one doesn't drop. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram.
second personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Jones. 56 seconds left in the first half. The Pelicans trail. McCollum with it. Picked up by Reed. Here's Valanciunas. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Excellent display of strength from Valanciunas. Didn't seem to be bothered by the contact.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assisted.
And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's McCollum in his last outing with 12 points. Outside Ingram. Into the lane. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
You know, he's a good ball handler, Brandon Ingram. He can kind of pick his way through most any defense because of it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's McLaughlin. Reed for 3. Here's Jones. Alexander Walker grabs a board. Minnesota in the lead. Brown with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. And the jam by Brown.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And the jam by Brown.
He just saw an open lane and went on the attack.
Freight train coming. He goes right up with it.
And, you know, the defense going to think twice about giving him even an inch of space the next time.
First team foul.
Confronting a shooter of JV stature is never easy, and he can make them pay for that mistake at the line.
Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Reed for three. Gets the three ball to go.
3 points.
Reed's got 6.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Valanciunas down low. And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Jordan McLaughlin.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Valanciunas. Count it. Good. Valanciunas has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Back to Reed. From downtown. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Back to McCollum. The three from Valanciunas. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie. And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 13. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Now here's McCollum. He's got 6. Here's Nance. And he drives in. And Nance with the slam.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And Nance with the slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Pass to Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
Now, you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back. Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ingram. Back to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Ingram. Launches it from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, night in, night out, Valanciunas is a player you rely on. Again, he's piling up the points.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage.
48.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 7-point differential to the paint. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display. They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Shoots. And that's his third miss in 7 attempts. Deflects the pass. Inside. Here's Williamson. That shot off. Good work defensively by Towns.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Down low. Pass to Hawkins. Clock is at 3. Now Williamson. Over Gobert. It's blocked by Gobert.
Timberwolves ball.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points too.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Pass to Ingram. To halt the run. Good. He hits the jumper.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
McDaniels can't hit. Valanciunas with it. Here's Nance. Defended by Gobert. Pass to Jones. Up top, Nance. The rebound by the Timberwolves. To the inside. The shot by Towns, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
To the paint. Valanciunas.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
McDaniels. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Ingram. Valanciunas with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. There's McCollum with the 3. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves with possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. To the left side wing. Stolen by Valanciunas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that's going to be a travel. The Pelicans trail. A minute 9 left in the game. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
A minute 4 left in the final quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
So he gets them both. And it's a 9-point game here.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Jones with the ball. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Edwards. Another shot. Soft touch off the glass.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And Edwards slams it in.
Gobert drawing so much attention from the defense. Nice job finding somebody with a better look.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here.
And guys, I hope they keep it up just like this. Let's see some more end-to-end action.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. East.